going on YouTube and Twitter. And now let's go live on Facebook. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Inside of BA's Rumor Mill. It is Monday. I'm Inside of BA. He's Macho Man Matty Savage. Back for another week. Back-to-back weeks. You're on fire. Thank you for being part of the show.
Trying.
You know what I do. Every Monday I say the rumors before Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night SmackDown Live, or however you want to call it. Some good ones today. Before I do that, all the new people that are just tuning in, Maddie, hit them with the social media.
Of course, it is listed on our description of our posts. We are live right now on Facebook, on Twitter, and on YouTube. If you're not tuning in, you can check us out on one of those, The description is in the post of all of our social media. And, of course, a special shout-out to myfantasysportstalk.com. Go give them a follow as well. They're always supporting us. They're always putting up any of our posts that we put up. It's greatly appreciated. As always, thank you. And thank you to everyone that tunes in to Inside of BA's Rumor Mill.
Thank you for being my friend. I like to listen interactive show. You know how it goes. Put the comments in. I will shout you out. I like to talk with you guys. That's the whole point of this. I want you to get your thoughts on the rumors that are circulating around the universe. And, of course, last week I went live really late. And this week I'm live really early. So, like I said, I usually go live between 6, 7, and last week was 7:45. I just got done before Monday Night Raw. So
we got a little more time.
We got plenty of time now to let up.
Celtics on for another hour.
But the Bruins are in an hour.
So the Celtics saying an hour.
Oh, they're supposed to start at 7.
We got time.
Would you look at that?
We got time.
So today's top rumors, the Money in the Bank plans for the Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans matchup for the title. Is Brock Lesnar retired? The original Women's Money in the Bank plans. Why is Roman Reigns going to be on Raw tonight? Garbage. I'll just say that right off the back. And big, I'm saying huge, gigantic. Like, this is probably the biggest rumor we have tonight. And I'll lead you guys on that cliffhanger. Ending the show with the top rumor. Main event. But if you don't know what I do, I like to take everything with a grain of salt because it doesn't always come true what I say. But rapid rumors is always first. If you don't like to be spoiled in anything, I suggest you leave. But before you do, 5 things you got to do: like, share, retweet, follow, and subscribe. That's all you got to do. But as far as now the rapid rumors are concerned, first one I have for you. Obviously, everyone wants to be switching boats to AEW, or they just want to leave. So there's been a lot of people trying to leave. You know how it is. W officials decided to switch up Gallows and Anderson to Monday Night Raw, actually, on the first night of the Superstar Shakeup, even though they showed up, last week, 2 weeks after the Superstar Shakeup. But you feel like the Superstar Shakeup's been going on for a month now. Like, every week it's something different. Like, Jinder Mahal was the second week that showed up out of nowhere on SmackDown. Then now you have Gallows and Anderson on Monday Night Raw. They didn't make it official until last week, clearly because they didn't show up until last week, but it's noted that Gallows and Anderson are still scheduled to finish up with WWE this September when their contracts expire. They have refused multi-million-dollar contracts to stay with the company, having reportedly being unhappy with how they've been used in the company, of course, WWE. You know how it is. Sasha Banks is one of them. Another person on that list, the Revival, they apparently reportedly rejected a $500K deal just because they don't want to deal with the bullshit. It's that simple.
I guess money doesn't talk.
Money does not talk for a wrestler. For a superstar, it talks. I'll say that right now. Brock Lesnar, superstar. It talks. We'll get on more Brock Lesnar later. But of course, also another name on that list, Lio Rush. He's been through a lot of backstage troubles and attitudes, problems, and he's full of himself, basically. He's a very confident man, and that confidence has bitten him in the ass because he was rumored to be likely sent down NXT. He didn't like that, so he's another person on the list that requested for his release. His status is regarding a new contract was offered to the Man of the Hour as his nickname, but he declined that, saying he was offered a new 5-year contract with the range of $300,000, so $60K a year, and he turned that down, asking for double that number. Don't know why. I don't know who you think you are. And he suggested to the company, release me, and I'll show you why I'm worth that number. So
you should have happily taken the demotion back to NXT because they're putting out a better product.
Yeah,
but
definitely a better product.
I'll leave it at that.
Because Mondays and Tuesdays have been garbage these past few weeks, which is the reason why Roman Reigns is gonna be on Raw.
Yeah. Luckily, Bray Wyatt will be on Raw.
That is once again the only thing I'm looking forward to tonight. I don't care what you're gonna throw at me with Roman Reigns and
Daniel Bryan.
Hold on, we'll get to that top rumor. Wink, wink.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. But don't worry, the biggest rumor, the hugest rumor on my rumor mill is being revealed in the main event tonight. Cliffhanger. Wait for that. I'm telling you, it's big, huge, gigantic, monster among men. But yeah, moving on now. If you didn't hear, EC3 kind of had like a trial matchup where he was managed by Drake Maverick, like the old Impact days. And just like that, Vince McMahon didn't like it and he scrapped everything in place. Good night, Irene. EC3. You might as well just go back to NXT or Impact Wrestling where you made yourself something. But now, speaking of Daniel Bryan, as you were saying, he is set to return. He's finally cleared to compete. He rumored he had a concussion, and so he was definitely taken care of. Very eyes all over him, obviously because of his past history and all things like that. Reports suggest that if his return happened earlier, Kevin Owens would have not turned heel so quickly. So clearly, you had to change things up on the fly. Daniel Bryan couldn't compete at Money in the Bank at the time. He probably won't now unless he gets added in somehow. Maybe they'll turn into a triple threat. I don't know. But as far as Daniel Bryan is concerned, he is cleared to come back. Stay tuned for what I have more on Daniel Bryan later in the top rumors.
The whole thing that you mentioned there with Kevin Owens. It's a little bit unfortunate. He's better as a heel as opposed to a face, but I was kind of enjoying the babyface Kevin Owens. I was hoping that we were going to get maybe another month of that. Obviously, when you saw that he paired up with New Day, you knew what the end result was going to be. Yeah. I was just hoping they would have kind of, I know they dragged things out, but I was kind of looking forward to that being dragged out a little bit. But
right, because he's the Big O. So
Big O, baby.
I would have been happy if because I know Big E kind of teased it on Twitter saying you replaced me with Kevin Owens, big mistake or something like that. He teased something, so it's like you could have had a heel turn right there, and in a way, when he comes back and just screws Kofi out of his title matchup or something like that, it's literally written for you, and they just never pull the trigger. There's a lot of things always written for Vince, and
then he turns that sumbitch sideways and sticks it straight up. The WWE universe is candy ass,
pretty much. And he gave us what we wanted.
Give me what I want.
There you go. He gave us what we wanted for WrestleMania with all three main titles going to their correct respective owners right now. And they're blaming it on them, but it's not their fault of why the ratings have dropped and all that crap. But moving on now to Braun Strowman. He magically is in the Money in the Bank ladder match when the week before he wasn't even on Raw. Great booking, guys. Keep going. Let's talk about. How about we talk about Money in the Bank right now? I'll just say this: the men's Money in the Bank could have been so much better. Because I don't want Braun Strowman in that match. He doesn't need to be there. I don't want Drew McIntyre in that match, even though he deserves a title match. I think he's going to eventually get it. He doesn't need a briefcase to get it. Who's the other guy? Ricochet. I guess he's okay. He's a mid card, even though he just came to the top. Whatever. Go ahead, do some flips off the top of the ladder. The fourth guy is who? From Raw? Baron Corbin.
Well, that's just silly.
Period. I'm not even going to talk about him. Number 5. Finn Balor, no point, absolutely no point to be in that match. You have a title, Intercontinental Championship, defender to do something. You want more hours on the network? There you go. There's a Finn Balor matchup against some Joe Schmo. How about Mustafa Ali? That would have been a great clash right there. But
whoa. It's Ali.
What did I say?
Mustafa Ali.
Oh, Jesus. Don't get me started on the shortening the names. How much longer before we start calling Lacey Evans just Lacey? How much long?
I don't know.
Who's another superstar that's probably going to get their names cut short soon? Cedric Alexander. You'll be Cedric pretty damn soon. That's for damn sure.
I kind of like the name Cedric.
It's not that bad.
Cedric.
It's Cedric. But yeah, More on the SmackDown side, you have Ali, right, in the Money in the Bank.
Yep.
All right, that matches up with Ricochet. Cool. Go do some flips.
Randy Orton.
Why? Why is Randy Orton in this match? It makes no sense. Like I don't see him carrying around a briefcase. It's just this match was created for mid-card talent to get that push they needed. And then in the past 5 years, probably when they made it a pay-per-view, it's gone to people who don't really need it. Last year was Braun Strowman. The year before that was Baron Corbin, right? Sorry, buddy, you lost. That was a perfect person to give it to because at the time he was good. Now he sucks. Before that, I don't know. The list, like it's kind of like just fallen stale. The match itself, probably because they made it a pay-per-view. I'm okay with the pay-per-view though, but just give the right superstars that matchup. Andrade's in the match. Perfect person for the match. Perfect person to win the match.
Mm.
Who's another person? There's a fourth person I'm missing.
Finn Balor, you already said.
I said Finn. I said Ali. I said
Andrade
and Randy Orton.
Yep.
That is your 8. Your potential 8 that are going to get the briefcase.
The Elite 8.
No. Like, and then the SmackDown Live, the women's side, there's really no talent there to even put them in. The only person that's missing, Liv fucking Morgan. Where are you?
Ooh.
I
think she's on the back of a milk box right now.
You see that? She tweeted that. She tweeted that. Wanted, missing. Liv Morgan has not been seen since the Superstar Shakeup.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to tweet it. I'm going to tweet at her on Tuesday and hopefully get a like. But yeah, going back now to Braun Strowman, how I got my rant of Money in the Bank. Back to his WrestleMania Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal win. He apparently forgot a few of his spots in the match itself, and apparently the end was a mess as Strowman forgot to. I don't know if you I watched it on the network. Luke Harper had I think at Ali in a suplex earlier in the match, and he was supposed to boot them both out, and that didn't happen. At the point that Ali came back down. Braun Strowman did some things. Then he noticed, oh, crap, I missed my spot. Booted them both. Ali went flying into the table, bashed his face up against the side of the table. Clearly, he's been known for his backstage issues, this and that. He missed a few spots. So that's kind of one of the reasons why he's...
Hey, you know what? If you want to be the top dog, you can't drop the ball like that. This is multiple times that Braun Strowman has dropped the ball. I know Vince had thought about dropping the hammer on him and giving him his run, but clearly he has not proven himself fully.
Yep.
And you know what? Everybody can hate on Vince McMahon for not pulling the trigger on certain things, but this one, I am not opposed to it because you know what? If you can't remember your spots, how can you be the world champion? How can you be the face of the WWE?
Very true. Very, very true.
And that's all I'll say about that.
That's all we'll say about that. We'll go back on Braun Strowman, but Nate the Enforcer has joined the comments section. Thank you for being here. Shalom. He says it has a nice flow to it with Randy Orton because he hears voices in his head. Thank you for the comment, Nate. But yeah, Braun Strowman, his momentum is pretty much dead in the water to the point that he wasn't on the Monday after Mania. He showed up on the Tuesday after Mania to attack Samoa Joe, who was the United States champion. Hold that thought. There's a reason for it. And then 2 weeks ago, he wasn't on Raw at all because he was on the Raw brand as official. Wasn't on the Raw brand at all. And then last week, he's just somehow magically in this Money in the Bank ladder match. But going back on Samoa Joe, the punishment for his missed spots at Mania, he was going to challenge Samoa Joe for the United States Championship. That's why he attacked him on Tuesday. Samoa Joe got drafted to Raw. They dropped the feud as more like a sense of punishment, but they put him in the Money in the Bank ladder match because he's going to lose. It's that simple. I don't know how he's going to lose. They're probably going to put a table on top of him to keep him out of the match. I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, he's probably going to be laying on a ladder, and Ricochet is going to do his 450 splash onto him. There you go. I just wrote it for you. Book it. But yeah.
Sure.
So speaking of Samoa Joe now, he's back in a feud with Rey Mysterio. You're asking, God, why do I have to watch this again? Even though his match at WrestleMania was like 10 seconds long.
Yep.
The reason behind all this, Dominique. You remember Dominique?
Dominic.
What?
It's Dominic.
Is it Dominic? Dominique. Wait until I have to pronounce Dean Ambrose's new ring name. Wait until we have to get to that. But Dominique likes to Andrade and Andre. But yeah, Dominic. There should be like a clip on YouTube of all my botches that I've said on live shows.
Botch and BA.
Botch and BA. How about that? Maybe that's what the B stands for. Insider Botchin.
Back to Dominic.
So he might be debuting as a superstar in the WWE now. Do you believe that? He's been training with Lance Storm. He's been training like past few years. It's not like he's just new to it. So this might be a way to debuting him as a superstar in WWE because he is rumored to have signed a contract with them.
Wow.
So they also have trademarked the name Prince Mysterio.
Yeah.
Don't know if they're going to use that for him, but Rey Mysterio's son, you are now going to be a superstar, and I don't know, you're going to probably help your father out with beating Samoa Joe. I don't know. I just know that Dominic.
He's 21 years old. Can you believe that?
I
had to look it up. I need to know how old that young motherfucker was. But damn.
Dominic, however you want to say it.
Wow.
He might be now known as Prince Mysterio if it ever happens.
Prince Mysterio, that's so lame.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't happen where he's called Prince Mysterio. I just called Dominic or something. But Dominic is so bland.
Dominic.
God.
Is he going to wear a mask?
Why? You already see his face. What's the point? The whole point of a Mexican superstar is you don't see their face.
Yeah, Ray fought without a mask in WCW too, though. But
who was watching WCW when he was there? Because clearly Monday Night Raw won the wars.
Nelson.
Boom. Nelson Luz. There you go. Kevin Starr, welcome to the show, buddy.
What's up, bud?
Thank you. God, just the guy from Wrestling.
Yeah, of course.
WrestleMania, from at Red's Restaurant. But now, moving on, you're wondering why Goldberg magically got put into Saudi Arabia. Well, that's kind of WWE's way of avoiding him to go to AEW because that was rumored a long time ago. So they didn't want Goldberg to be one of those big superstars in AEW and with any type of matchup. So they put him on. They signed him to a contract, and now he's on the Saudi Arabia card. That is confirmed. Don't know who he's going to face, but I do know Bobby Lashley called him out.
God, that is absolutely ridiculous.
Rey Mysterio also, not Rey Mysterio. Randy Orton kind of called him out too.
That is
and
absolutely
Rusev
ridiculous.
also did too.
What was that? What did he say? That's a $2 million mistake?
Yeah,
you're
something
damn
like
right.
that. That's another $2 million.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. Vince McMahon,
he's afraid.
WWE's got millions and billions of dollars.
Yep.
But man, you guys are gonna put yourself into the ground if you keep paying these old bastards like Goldberg and The Undertaker millions of dollars to come and make a one-off appearance. And that goes for you too, Saudi Arabia. I don't give a damn if you pay WWE $10 million or $10 billion over the next 5 years. And I know that's a lot of money. But man, Undertaker, give me a random gong here and there. But I don't want to see him in the ring no more. Yeah. Shawn Michaels, hey, it was a one-off. I wish it was a little better than what it was.
Yeah.
But should he be back in the ring? No.
He even said it.
It's time to move on.
Why?
I mean,
why did I come back to this?
They keep living in the past.
Yeah,
You're living in the past.
It's unfortunate.
You have so much talent, the best talent up and down the roster that you've ever had, and you keep relying on people like Goldberg to bring viewers?
Well, speaking of that, expect Goldberg, Undertaker, and Brock Lesnar to probably show up on one of these Monday Night Raws leading into Saudi Arabia to help the ratings. Watch there be an announcement tonight. Undertaker's on Monday Night Raw next week. Go, hey, yeah.
It's just like, I mean, granted, the Ric Flair birthday celebration was the leading part of the feud of Batista and Triple H. But again, wow, what is that? Wow, you needed Batista to come out of retirement. Or
he wasn't retired. He's retired now.
Whatever, yeah.
Watch him come out of retirement again.
You needed to promote things that had to do with these older superstars in order to try to get more viewership. That is a problem.
Big problem. Big.
Kurt Angle.
Oh my
Kurt Angle.
gosh.
I mean, Jesus. I could keep going, but
we should just
take a break.
Because Kevin's saying, let's sign everyone till there's 100 of them and not push NXT.
You might as well.
Yeah, it's
that's the way it's heading.
That's the way it's heading, and look at the ratings. Lately, they're doing
You
very
sent
well.
Killian Dane went back to NXT because they're like, I don't know what the hell to do with you, buddy. So we're gonna send you back down there.
Tyler Breeze is back down there too.
Tyler Breeze. Fandango's probably gonna be down there. They gotta bring the Fashion Police to NXT.
No, Fandango's still hurt, I think. But as far as Tyler Breeze, he's gonna have I don't know if it aired, but he's gonna face the Dream for the North American title. So he's got something. He's like, hey, he shows back on NXT. Look at that. Here it is, title shot match. Amazing.
Good.
Sensational.
Yeah,
speaking of returning from injuries, Fandango, when that happens, or returning in general, I don't know if it was Akam or Razar or basically the NXT AOP, Authors of Pain, without Paul Ellering, I believe is the manager's name, because ever since they got rid of Paul, they've dropped drastically because W sucks. They did win the titles.
Yeah.
Don't remember how they lost them. Who cares?
Yeah, wasn't it the injury? I thought.
Did they drop the titles because of an injury? I don't know. Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy last week. Well, speaking of Matt and Jeff,
another one. Let's keep going.
That's another 2 right there. Yeah. Well, Shane is supposed to crown new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. We're not gonna have a match. We're gonna just crown random people.
Who could it be?
Wow! Did you see this? Potential people. We're gonna stick Finn Balor and Ali together potentially.
Wow.
We're going to stick Shane McMahon with Elias. We're going to stick, the B team's already a B team. Shinsuke and Rusev. Greater way to use your talent there. Just put them in tag teams, and they're definitely, their career will take off with the Cesaro. But yeah.
Relegated to main event.
He showed up on Raw that week, and then that was it. But yeah, AOP is cleared now, or one of them is cleared. So they're going to return soon. Don't be surprised if Shane crowns the new SmackDown Live champions this Tuesday, AOP. I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not opposed to that either if that's going to be how he brings them back into television. But if you really want to push the feud with Roman Reigns, that's exactly how you do it. Roman Reigns is in the ring, cutting another one of his promos, and then
his henchman.
Shane comes out, announces new tag team champs, and they just take out Roman.
I like it.
Will it happen? Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for this Tuesday. Speaking of other returns, if you didn't catch...
But wait, I'm sorry. I just have to go back to the SmackDown Tag Team Championships real quick.
Go ahead.
You're going to just crown a tag team as the new champs. And you know what that just shows? Because this is how it was on Raw last year.
Yeah.
You had no good
teams.
tag teams.
No teams at all.
And now it's on SmackDown.
Yeah.
You got nothing.
Really
you got the New Day with one of them's the champion and the other one's
Big E's hurt.
They got nothing. They have nothing.
They
moved the Usos over to Raw, which
Cesaro
was
and Sheamus, which is whatever.
It ran its course. They were a great tag team, but
they put Cesaro back on Raw, and now he's doing nothing.
You got nothing. You got the colognes.
Hold on? Do you realize in the past 3 weeks, has it been 3 weeks since the Mania Monday after Mania? I think it's been 3 weeks, or maybe 4. In the past 3 to 4 weeks, you had the Bar interrupt that main event to unify the titles. Then the following Tuesday or the following week, they were involved in some way again. Then SmackDown Live, they were the 6-man tag team main event. Way to go, because you love giving me main events tag team matches. Then the following week, Raw happened.
It's terrible.
Nothing. I believe there was more involvement of the Bar in whatever storyline they were doing with Kofi Kingston. Then the following week, out of nowhere, RKO, Cesaro just shows up on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, that's about how it goes.
And you're asking why the ratings have gone to trash. The Superstar Shake has been going on for a month. Make up your damn mind, Vince, or give the keys to Triple H.
Man, I'm looking through the roster right now just for shits and gigs.
Yeah.
They got nothing. They have no tag teams on SmackDown. They're probably going to throw Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin together.
Back together, again. Yep. I could see that happening.
Aleister Black, I don't know what's going on with him, but I'm not trying to talk about him in a tag team. I think he deserves to be a single superstar.
Absolutely. I'm glad those two split up.
Just not sure where anything's going.
I know Alice is doing those promos. I didn't watch SmackDown last week because Raw was so trash that I said I'm not even going to waste my time on Tuesday. That's what I was at. I was literally throwing up at watching Raw. Bray Wyatt was the only shining light. Just follow the light, guys. Bray Wyatt.
Dane's tuning in, isn't he?
Yeah, Dane's in here.
How do you feel about the new Bray Wyatt? Because I don't know if I've heard your feelings on this yet. I'm just
He
curious.
kind of commented on whatever post it was, the first day there, but it's been 2 promos in. You're going to have another one tonight. Dane, give us your thoughts. I know Mr. NXT is in the comments right now. But it's time to get back to the show. Rapid rumors, that's what I do. Rumors every week before Monday and Tuesday.
Not as rapid as always.
Rapid this week, because last week we kind of went quick, so this week we're going to just go with the flow. We got plenty of time before we're coasting. So if you haven't heard the top rumors today, the top rumors are the Becky versus Lacey Money in the Bank plans. Brock Lesnar, is he really retired? The original Women's Money in the Bank plans. Roman Reigns, why are you on Raw? And a big, I can't stress this enough, probably the biggest, huge, gigantic rumor that I've had on my show. Stay tuned. That is the main event of top rumors. But the last rapid rumor I have for you I can't wait to say it.
Hope you don't let us down.
Oh, you're probably going to let you down because that's what WWE does. I might as well just follow what they do, right? But Dean Ambrose, or as I was now known as former persona, correct me if I'm wrong, Jon Moxley? Did I get it right? You don't even know, do you?
I think that is it.
There's a Moxley.
Ooh,
I like Moxley, Jon Moxley.
I'm going to go with
Moxley. Maybe Moxley.
Like
Jon Moxley. Yeah. Well, John, as you are now called,
John.
He's taking bookings sooner than you think. June is when he's now getting booked for, but he might be even getting booked sooner than that. There might be some May show he shows up on. You all might know it as Double or Nothing. AEW's Double or Nothing. If you didn't watch his promo video that he returned last Friday, I believe when it went live, so there was a fan out there that noticed in the background there was 2 dice or dice. I don't know how to pronounce. No, dice. One pair of dice that one of them had a 2 on it and the other one had a 5. May 25th is the day of Double or Nothing. Mm-hmm. But there's been a lot of rumors circulating saying basically this promo is too good for somebody other than WWE to have made.
Yeah.
So this just might be I think he's gonna. I don't know what he's gonna do, and I'm excited for whatever he does do. I'm excited for AEW. I'm excited for the XFL. If you didn't hear it, being on ESPN, ABC in 2020. Yeah. I'm excited for a lot of things. Are we gonna get there though? I don't know, because W, you're in the trash can. You're at the bottom right now. You need to get yourself back up. And Roman Reigns being on Raw tonight is not gonna help you, or will it? Stay tuned for that top rumor. But yeah,
kicking off the show.
Is he kicking off the show? Oh, great. Can't wait to watch it, because I can tell you right now, hour 1 would be the most watched in a while. Then hour 2 and hour 3 would go right back in the trash it was
every week.
Every week. That's how it goes. But yeah, if you haven't heard, Impact Wrestling has also offered a contract to Mr. Jon Moxley. I'm just going to call you John Ambrose. How about that?
John
Ambrose. How you doing, buddy? John Mox. I'll just keep it short. John might be Mox. I'm going to go with Mox. Mox, back to your question now. I think if WWE books him right, this is going back on Bray Wyatt, it can be what they have so desperately needed for so long. Dane says you have it right. It is not WWE. No way they would not have put gun. Oh, he's talking about Ambrose right now.
Oh, the blood.
Yeah, the whole yeah. Let's see. Kevin Stark, AEW, a lot of attention because they go find young talent, give them a chance, and not worry about the ratings. I mean, that's pretty much what AEW is doing. Mm-hmm. So, I see a comment, Danny. I don't really have a poll unless somebody wants to put a poll in the group chat in the comments, and I'll be happy to type it to see how everyone thinks. But it is now time for top rumors. As I said, take everything I say with a grain of salt. But the potential Money in the Bank plans. But before I talk about it, I want you to like, share, retweet, follow, and subscribe if you haven't already. That's how SmackTalk team runs wild on you. And now the top rumors. Here we go. Don't forget about the big rumor main event. But Becky Lynch, yeah. She's going up against Lacey Evans, that strong right-hand woman. And W officials think the hype around Becky Lynch is wearing off, and have already planned a big change for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Wow.
Yeah, didn't take that long because you guys suck. You're having her come out every week, just talk about WrestleMania, and Lacey and Charlotte. You know what the problem is? I think she needs to just hold one title. And the rumor going into Money in the Bank last week was Charlotte was going to take one, or the Money in the Bank briefcase is going to be cashed in, wherever how you want to put it. She loses one that way. Well, as of right now, there is a source in WWE that believe that they're going to put the Raw Women's title on Lacey Evans right off the back. Wow. It's going to be the biggest shock of the night. They want to promote it that way, just because. Wow, they're wearing out the Becky Lynch thing.
But the reason they're wearing it out is because they're not letting her be the Becky Lynch that she was before the whole Ronda Rousey, before the whole Charlotte stuff happened. You needed to just let her be the man and let her come out and say whatever the hell she wants.
Says it's wearing off because they overexposed her. Yes.
Yep.
When she was just being the man and not giving a damn, it was good. But as soon as Vince got he's like, oh, wait a minute. What's this man thing? Oh, wow. Look at the man. You see the man? Here's the man. You want the man? Now she has both titles. Boom. Oh, wait. This man's no good. I'm going to get a different man. Lacey Evans, you look like a man. Here you go. That's literally what Vince's mind just went on right there. Wow. The man, yeah, like that. The man just beat Ronda Rousey and Charlotte. And just like that, in a matter of 4 weeks, 3 weeks, it's wearing off because Vince, you're the one that's controlling her. Stop controlling the man and let the man be the man. That's the way she took off and won our hearts. That's the way I see it.
And that's it. That's
my hot take of the Inside of BA's Room Bell of May 6th, 2019. So moving on to now the next stop. Before I do that, comments, of course. I love comments. Keep them coming, guys. Kevin Starr, right potential to have another Stone Cold Attitude gimmick for the woman, but they are pushing it to the grave, and it's lost its luster. Very true. Yep. Another person I feel like is losing luster, Kofi Kingston. Kofi Mania is dead.
Wow. Shocker.
Yeah, you once again.
Can't say I didn't see that one coming.
I saw it coming once he won the title. I thought, hopefully.
I don't think anybody gives a damn about him versus Kevin Owens, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, they're behind him, but.
Who's Seth Rollins facing again?
AJ.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot there because you know why? Because I fell asleep. Then I woke up with his phenomenal forearm into the table because running Raw was terrible. I can't get into these feuds if you can't give me quality content to watch before we get to the actual promoting of these feuds. So, yeah, that's just where I'm at. But, hey, well, how about I have an idea. Davi, you ready for this? How about we go get Brock Lesnar again? Well, he's retired from MMA. Rumored, Dana White said it. It is what it is. Goodbye. Who cares? But he is reportedly back with WWE. Going to show up at Saudi Arabia. Probably going to show up within these next few weeks to promote somehow. He's going to come in, F5 someone, and there you go. There's your matchup for Saudi Arabia.
Nope.
No?
That's not how it's happening.
How's it happening, Matty?
You want me to finish the rumor? Or you want me to just hit you with my take on that?
I know exactly what you're going to say. I was going to end my rumor with it, but I'll be happy to say it now unless you want to touch base on it. Is it revolving around this?
No.
Okay, then I'll just say this. Lesnar is reportedly pondering on the idea of retiring at WrestleMania 36 this upcoming year. Yeah. Matty, take the mic.
Well, the way that they're going to bring Brock Lesnar back in, because now he's supposedly retired from MMA.
Yes.
And obviously Saudi Arabia is coming up. And you know he's going to be at that.
Yep.
And everybody's looking forward to this AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins match. Of course, it's two of the best superstars in the WWE. Well, I guess you guys can hear my prediction 1 week early because that match is going to end in a no contest. Brock Lesnar is coming in. He is destroying both, clearing house, and that is the end of Money in the Bank.
You think it closes the show?
It's closing the show.
Wow. Well,
Brock
I can't wait for that bonus point.
There's no cash-in, which everyone's going to expect the cash-in because Brock Lesnar just laid out Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
And the show's just going to end.
It's just going to end.
And there's your triple threat match for Saudi Arabia. You heard it here first.
Wow, that's exactly
hot take.
That is exactly what's going to happen.
Call it a night.
Wow.
Shut it down. You want another hot take? Easiest bet of the night. Parlay the Boston Celtics and the Boston Bruins. They are both winning tonight.
I like it. Yeah, that's a great prediction.
Oh, my.
Wow. And just because of that, if you didn't know, next Thursday, not this Thursday, the People's Podcast returns with the SmackTalk team's Money in the Bank predictions. You kind of just heard how the bonus point for what ends the show and who's going to win that Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles matchup. Can you predict a no contest and get the bonus and get the correct? Is that allowed, or do you always have to pick someone? We'll discuss it over the team. But wow, would you look at that? It's that time for it's another top rumor. So before we do that, hold on. Wait a minute. Coffee Mania dying is fine because we got a moment when we deserved it. Very true. Scrap the PG era, go back to the Attitude Era, leaving people in suspense, counting down the days to the next show. Correct. Let's see. Good night, Irene. Yep, pretty much. Let's go, Boston. 508. Hell yeah. Put the likes in there. Let me get some likes in there, too. Definitely agree with you, Matt. Oh, my. There goes Dan Go. But let's see. Next top rumor. There's 3 left. Roman Reigns is one of them. OG plans for it. And then the big rumor I'm leaving for the main event. Stay tuned for that. But the original plans for the Women's Money in the Bank match, well, I kind of already said it. Well, here's a little more to it. Sasha Banks, because she's on the back burner because she wants to cry. Basically, she was rumored to return at Money in the Bank, mysteriously attack Dana Brooke. Poor girl. She just wants her opportunity. Take her spot in the match and then turn heel on Bayley while winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. I like it. It's not a bad. It's like a good way to sell it. And finally, she's heel. She's gonna talk the mic because she can talk the mic. Can she talk the mic? I can't really remember because I haven't heard her in a while. Then she just have the briefcase and cash in whenever she feels like it. But now we have Sasha Banks staying at home because she's a little bitch, and Bayley might win the whole thing now
and turn heel. No, damn.
No, I mean,
well, Sasha Banks is still in the betting odds for the Women's Money in the Bank.
Very true. Would you bet money on her?
Not much.
Not much.
She's a very heavy underdog, but anything's possible. Well, anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation.
Would you look at that? Oh my! Well, moving on to why Roman Reigns is on Raw. Who cares? Why is he here? Because the ratings suck, and there's rumored to be. All right, here's my take. I'm gonna call out Dave Meltzer right now, just because I don't give a fuck what he says. And basically, what I'm gonna say right now is, everyone believes what he says just because he's one of the top guys that produces the rumors. Here's my take on that. He can go wake up on one side of the bed and say, "Hey, we're gonna have an invasion angle tonight with SmackDown Live superstars showing up with Roman Reigns running the brigade, and then here's Daniel Bryan from his return from injury." So that is the rumored reason why that's all happening tonight. Why? Because Dave Meltzer said it. That's the only shit like that.
We need to have that.
Yeah, we definitely need that because everything I say comes true more than him. But wow, wait a minute. Blue check mark. It must be real. It must be happening. But he never says take it with a grain of salt. At least I back my rumors up by saying take it with a grain of salt. Don't really think they're going to happen because these are just half the times he's just saying opinions out of his ass. That's what it is. That's all it is. The ratings suck. So they're going to say the big dog has to come back to protect his yard. What's he going to talk about tonight? There might be an invasion angle. Maybe Dave Meltzer's right. He's right half the time. He's wrong half the time. I'm right half the time. I'm wrong half the time. But I'm more legit. I don't feed you the crap that he feeds you. I'm just saying I feed you. I read his crap, and I'm like, that's not fucking happening. I don't fucking bother. The only reason why I'm saying this rumor about what Dave Meltzer reported it is because it's all over Twitter right now. So it's like, if I don't say it, is it really true? I have to say it just to let you guys know it ain't true. That's my take on it. So with that being said, that is my that's Danny. Meltzer paid secretly by Vince to stir the pot. I mean, they also said Meltzer's being paid by AEW to stir the pot. So, like, I don't know. That's just my take. Going back into the comments now. You like that? That's just my take on how I think Dave Meltzer is. I get more. I think Brad Shepard, I believe, is another reporter. I think he has more legitimacy to his rumors than Dave Meltzer does. Yeah. Let's see. It's the same song and dance involving Banks and Bayley. Fuck Dana Botch. Wow. How do you turn a hugger heel? Very true. Roman brings the ratings. I mean, the ratings are going to be good for an hour, and then it's going to go completely downhill. He doesn't bring the ratings. It's more like you could have told me that. Just give me someone else from SmackDown Live. That's like you could have told me Randy Orton is going to show up on tonight's show, and he has a big announcement, and everyone's going to tune in. It's this. It doesn't matter who you put there. They have an announcement. Why is he showing up? That's all it is. It doesn't matter if it's Roman Reigns or if it's this, that person, or the other person.
It's just to further the feud with Shane and Vince. That's all it is.
What feud though? Like what is? Oh my god, I forgot.
I'm telling you, that's how it's going to be.
Oh, let's see.
Be prepared to be disappointed. And then
Roman ruins the ratings. What are you talking about? Let's see. Conspiracy. The feud is better than what we are getting all out of the WWE. Come on, Dane. Put your hate for Roman aside and out of the business hat for a minute. Listen, I'm on Dane's side. He doesn't bring the ratings. He kind of drops the ratings. I didn't watch SmackDown. Dan, did you watch SmackDown? Oh, did anybody watch SmackDown last week? Because I don't know what the fuck happened.
I actually did.
Well, how was it?
I don't remember.
Exactly, it was trash.
Watch the last hour.
That's where I'm gonna stay. Because you know what? It's time for the big top main event rumor it's might be the biggest one I've said yet. Stay tuned because before I get to it, I want you to like, share, retweet, follow, subscribe. The 5 things you got to do to let SmackTalk run wild on you. It's that simple. But it's time. You want to give a drum roll? Don't give a drum roll.
Nah,
it's not worthy for a drum roll because I think it's the biggest rumor. Just because I'm inside of BA. He might not think it's the biggest rumor because he's Macho Man Matty Savage and he's married. Well, wait a minute. That's kind of a hint. Would you look at that? There is a rumor, big rumor, that Alexa Bliss and Buddy Murphy have called off their engagement, which means Alexa Bliss is single, which means I'm wearing her shirt. I want her to see this video. I met you last year at the comic book store, and I'm a slide in your DMs real quick. Insider BA is gonna be sliding to Alexa Bliss's DMs, and yeah, that's the big rumor, gigantic and huge.
Wow!
Would you look at that?
Big news.
Big news. Alexa Bliss is single, and I'm a slide in her DMs. It's a rumor though. Take it with a grain of salt. I might look like an idiot. I might slide in her DMs and then take a screenshot and tweet it. Probably not. Probably not. Maybe I will. Stay tuned for the Twitter feed, which goes live from SmackTalk in about an hour and 10 minutes, where we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw. And then tomorrow, SmackDown Live. And then next week, don't forget, I'm live again Monday, before Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. And then Thursday is the People's Podcast, May 14, 15, or 16. One of those, because May 19th is Sunday. Stay tuned for this podcast. I think that's it. Big rumor, no? Did you like it? Did you guys like the rumor? Can I put that as a poll? Let's make a poll right now. Add a question. Did you like the Alexa Bliss big rumor?
Oh my! I'm not gonna lie. I hope you get a bunch of no's.
It's gonna happen. That's why I'm doing it. Did you like the Alexa Bliss rumor? Jesus, I can't even spell right now.
He's so excited.
I'm so excited just to see what you guys are gonna say. Hold on. And option 1, yes. And option 2. All right, guys. Let me post this. How do I post again?
Add question.
Where's that?
Oh my!
I'm failing.
Oops. And it's gone.
Is it going?
Stay tuned for the poll after the show.
All right, I'm gonna do this. Create a poll. Hold on, guys. Just bear with me. Hey, watch Matty pose behind me.
Alexa Bliss. I think the better poll is what was the hottest take of the night? BA going off on Dave Meltzer. My rant on how Broncos is coming back. Or what was your first one? You went off for a little while. I can't remember what it was since the beginning of the show.
I'm too excited about Alexa Bliss right now, so I have to go slide in her Instagram DMs. I think Mike Rome might be already hitting that because he's always with her at Disney. So I have to watch out for him. Let's see. All right, now how do you post it?
Man, you are definitely disappointing the fans.
I definitely disappointed.
Oh my.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't work.
It's going again.
You know what? Just hit me in the comments because clearly the poll didn't work. Let's see. We got comments coming in. Kevin says no. Great show though. Peace. Got to go back to work. Brooke says you have a chance. Go get your girl, Brian. Thank you. Go for it. Kevin says go for it. Dane says Alexa can get it. Hell yeah. Dan go. He says, oh my.
Oh my.
He goes, I'm going with no. It's not the biggest rumor. He's not giving a yes option. That is what I was trying to do. Dango, you definitely caught me there. I didn't get to post it because it didn't work. Dane says, honestly, don't give a shit. Still not up, though. I know the struggle is real. You should poll pickup lines, and the one with the most votes, the one with the most votes is what you have to say to her. Oh, I like that. If only I knew how to post, damn it. It won't let me.
I think that should be a separate post on social media. How can Insider BA slide into
what should be my
DMs?
opening line to slide into Alexa Bliss's DMs?
I think it's got to go up.
It's definitely going to get tweeted. Tweeted, right? Tweeted, put it on social.
Facebook, do it up, man.
I'll do it all everywhere. Everywhere.
That's your girl, man. This is your chance.
I'm wearing her shirt, man. Consider myself truly blissed right now. She's single.
This
Mike
is an
Rome, I'm watching
opportunity
you.
of a lifetime.
I'm watching you, Mike. You don't think you're gonna get past me? I see you guys always hanging out together at Disney. I'm gonna be here with her at Disney next time. She might not know I'm there, but I'll be there. That's for damn sure. With that being said, though, wow, this is taking a turn. Yes, it is. I'm Insider BA.
Macho Man Matty Savage.
I have a big crush on Alexa Bliss.
Clearly.
If you haven't already, like, share, retweet, follow, and subscribe. Those are the 5 things you got to do to let SmackTalk run wild on you. And I will see you all next week with the results for which pickup line I'm going to use to slide in Alexa Bliss's DMs. Stay tuned for that.
Enjoy Roman Reigns.
Later, guys.
Oh, my. Still have. See you. Have a good one.
Shalom.